Everybody's talking about it. Everybody's talking about it, Your girl said he broke her heart. Your boy said she didn't love him from the start. It was never meant to be. You ask me how I know, cause everybody's talking about it. Everybody's talking about it,
Back to another episode of Everybody's Talking About It, the show where we talk about everything everybody is talking about. This is going to be a dope-ass episode because this is a special episode for me because I finally got some things done that I really wanted to get done. But we're going to talk about that in a second. I'm going to introduce you to the people that you do know already. Cast favorites, a part of it. Season 5 is here. You know Dwayne. What's up, bro?
What's going on?
Ow! What's happening?
Hey,
Thanks for
man,
coming
I'm
through
here.
for this
Thank
dope-ass episode.
Hey, you better have put me in here.
Oh.
What's up with it?
Well, I mean, I had to let you go off with a bang because little do you know this is last season.
Because I'm starting my own show. That's why.
That's it. This is it. What's up, Ray? Hey, beautiful.
Hi.
Ow.
Hi.
How you feel?
I feel good.
I do too. I feel great. I feel like it's going to be a good episode. Let me take a little sip on that one.
Cheers.
And if you are a fan of the show, you remember from season 1, my dope friend Khalif is back. What's up, bro?
Welcome back.
Look how far we've come, man.
So far, I feel kind of old though. You said like season 1, I'm like, damn, shoo. And it's been 5 seasons. It's like, yeah, time flies.
It does, and I want the
Time
audience to know,
flies.
no beef, no issues, no nothing, just scheduling. He is also
most
a dope ass actor who, just been in a bunch of productions over this course of time, and he works and everything. But it's so good to have him back, and it's good to have you there
Thank
in this
you.
conversation because it's going down.
Thank you.
Last
so
but
much.
certainly not least, the reason why I said this was a special episode, because this person I've been asking to be on the show for a while, because she is my big sis. I love her. She's actually Rihanna's sister-in-law. But if y'all don't know, I've been a part of that family for over 30 years, so I have a right to claim that this is my family too. So, sister, I love you.
Love you too.
Thank you for coming through. This is Arnisha, everybody. Welcome her to the show. Wow. How you
Thanks
feel?
for having me. I'm glad to be here.
I'm so glad that
Finally,
you're here.
we were able
So
to
glad.
make it happen. So
Yes,
thanks.
I said it was special because me and Arnisha and Rihanna too, we all have like really dope ass conversations when we go over Rihanna's parents and her in-laws house and just have really like thorough conversations like, oh, this is dope. We laugh and we talk and we've grown up together. I've known you since I was 10 years old, so it's amazing. So
20 years.
20 years. Man, oh man. So this episode is about going viral. It's a viral thing is the name of this title of this episode because as we know, we are living in a day and age where everything is viral. Whether if it's for 5 minutes or for 5 seconds or for 5 years, it's happening. And we're living in that era. How do y'all feel? Let's talk about it. What is going on with the viral sensation? Khalif, you look achy.
I love it. I love it. I mean, it gives a chance for people to just let off a side, like they kind of keep inside to themselves and they get to express themselves to the world. So it's cool. It's so cool. I love it.
I agree. What would you say would be like your favorite platform to see all of this stuff on? Are you like a TikTok person?
Actually, I could say most of my stuff comes from Instagram. Like, and then it'll push me to TikTok or another place. Or, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I would say more Instagram. But TikTok is crazy right now. Very, very
Well, I forgot to
crazy
even
right
preface this by saying that all of us in some way are content creators or have been or, are now practicing it more. Dwayne, you were doing some, really funny things with
thank
reels
you.
and things
Yeah.
right now.
I am.
Thank you.
Please, if you follow my page, I will link you in to see Dwayne's page. He is doing some stuff. Rihanna, you have given out beauty tips and you've done makeup things as well as you sell everything.
I do.
Rihanna will buy
I
clothes
do.
that
I
she
will
ain't
make
never wore
everything.
and sell it and make
Like,
stuff.
let me bedazzle this. Let me add a little fur on this.
I'm having a garage sale. I ain't got no garage, but that's what the white people call
Oh,
it.
yeah.
I'm having a sidewalk sale. Okay, we from Philly. We having a sidewalk sale.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
And then, you know, Khalif, you were
I'm having
making,
that
I
one
was,
for the spring.
oh yeah, well she's doing sidewalk sale. I'll just
I'll
link
be
up for that one.
Let's go.
And then you got, Khalif, you're doing, you know, some content stuff that we were just talking about, you know, with your business. And then also with you being an actor, you know, that's content within
Yeah.
itself too. Shoot.
Most definitely.
And then Arnisha is doing some crazy stuff too. She's supposed to be my content helper with like creating these reels and stuff. Cause she's like queen of that right now. You're winning.
Oh.
The crochet queen.
Yeah,
Let's go.
like-
Let's go.
Get up here and get your shit done.
Let's
But
go.
how do you get this kind? I've been asking you, like, when do you find the time? How do you get the patience to do these fucking videos?
It's very, very time consuming. It looks easy. It looks so simple. It looks so glamorous, but it takes a lot of time and a lot of patience. And I don't know. I squeeze in time. I'm always on my phone, so whenever I do have a moment where I have a few minutes to myself, or sometimes it really is just business. It's like, you haven't posted anything in X amount of time. Like, you got to get this done. And creating content, it is, it's fun, but it's also, it's hard because you feel a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta
agree.
do it.
Yeah.
And I don't like creating content under the pressure of I have to do it. I like to do it when I want to do it, at my own pace, how I want to do it. And so you fall into a space of feeling like pressure to do it. And then sometimes I just give up. I don't give up all the way, but I might take a break because it'd be too much.
And that's what I'm dealing with, the pressure. Like,
What
I
does
really feel
the
like
pressure come from, though? Does that come from, like, wanting to please people?
Well, no, I think that the pressure, I've learned to just not feel so pressured.
Okay.
The pressure comes from, like, people looking for, like, you have, people look for consistency.
Yes.
And so consistency could look different. I've learned that consistency could look different for everybody. And so if my consistency is uploading once a week, that's what my audience is looking for, the once a week. But sometimes I think we get into the headspace, like we've heard things like, oh, you should post at least 3 times a day. At least that's what I was hearing. It was like, you know, you should post at least 3 times a day.
Right.
That's so much.
Algorithm.
That's
That's
hard.
algorithm,
They have
and that's
apps
what
for
that's
that.
that's
Like,
the
for you to
pressure.
set it up, like,
It's
and
true.
I'm not.
I think the algorithm is really the pressure. It's not
Yes.
your audience. It's not really the people. It's the algorithm, because once you lose your sense of motion, once you get out of that space, you get pushed to the bottom. And it's like you put so much work into creating this content and editing, and it's like that was a bomb video. Like that joint about to go viral,
Right.
and then 2 people like it, and then it's like, oh. That is
But
so
I think that that's where
frustrating.
mine is on the other side of it, where it's kind of like my pressure feels like with the competition, with the with it, like knowing the feeling of knowing that you have something good and it not, like you just said,
Not
and not
reaching.
people not reaching it. It's not people not saying it, and you're wondering like, well, what's the holdup, or what's the blockage here? Why do I feel stifled at this 100? Like if you up to 100 likes, it's just like, oh, I feel like I'm stuck at this 100 likes. I don't get no more than that. I don't get no engagement on this. People will just like it and just move forward, but it won't lead to what ultimately you want it to be, which would be subscribers or followers. You know what I mean? So it's the ultimate end goal that's not being met for me. That's like, oh man, all right, what I gotta do? Do I gotta do more? Do I gotta engage you? Or do I gotta, like, what do we gotta do? Do we gotta fight? Do we gotta like get naked? Do we have to release a sex tape? Like, what do we have to do in order for people to be like appealing to this?
But one of the things that you can do is go back into your old content and research your own work and see what did the people like? What did you get the most interaction from? What gave you the most likes? Because that's what the people want to see.
Yeah.
And so for me, I'll do that. I'll go back and see, I know what my people like. And I find, like, my business is a hair business, and I get a lot of engagement when I show my face. When I'm the post, when it's me in the video, it goes crazy. People like it, they engage, and so sometimes I'll be like, well, do I need my own separate page on my hair page? But I don't want to juggle all these different social
Yes.
medias.
Oh, God.
I just want to have one, and I want to be in, and I want to show my work too. But I get the most feedback from when it's me. And so
That's a good point because that leads to you though. Because so here's the thing, you, I guess me like you are trying to sell a product, you know, whereas you are showcasing a talent in a way. So it's like, do you feel the same way, the same kind of pressures, or do you feel a different way?
I feel.
And then I want to ask you a follow-up question too, because you said that too, because you do it from your main page too. You don't have a separate page,
No.
unlike ours where I have my own personal page plus the show page. So do you feel, how does that balance with you too?
I do. I feel pressure when, like, for example, I know I can do a lot more content when I'm not taking stuff, but stuff that's trending. So I do like the voiceover stuff. That's easier. That's quick. But when I do my original work, it's like the stuff that's trending or just doing a voiceover got like over 30,000 views. And something I did original, which was funny, didn't get that many views. Or the one that went semi-mini viral, there was only 3 likes from the people that actually follow me, but all my non-followers liked it, stuff like that. And it's just
That's
like,
what I noticed.
oh my gosh, like I just be like, yo, if
and
I
that's
had
when it's trending. When
Right.
it's something that's trending.
something that's trending, I got upset one time. I'm like, yo, this was bull. Like, this was bullshit. And it went, over 30,000 views, and the next one didn't do well at all. And then the one I did with Kalia actually did well, but again, it was only maybe 10 of my followers that liked it, and then like 1,000 other people that wasn't followers liked it. So it was just like, I see y'all liked it because I see y'all seen it because I see the out. We get the little database when it's professional. So I mean, it's still pressure because I want people to see me, see my work, see my content, see more of my original stuff than anything,
Right.
and see that I'm creative.
Not for nothing. So one of the things that I figured out when I first started posting and doing YouTube videos, it transitions over to Instagram. Like when you have a professional page versus I guess like the regular private page or public page, like you have to pay through like Meta and Facebook for it to be like, I guess, seen more. Like it'll ask you like, is this a service or a product that you want to sell, and then you can like advertise for like a day, a couple of hours, a week, 2 weeks. Like it'll actually like put you to, I guess, the top of the
Like a payment plan, like a payment schedule.
Yeah,
and stuff
so it's
you
like
can
a
do
lot
and
of
promote.
people just post, but they don't know like if it's the professional part that you are actually paying to advertise
And
your
I've
stuff.
paid.
Like,
I've paid
Yeah, I have too.
for
I paid the boost
ads,
and stuff.
but I haven't really seen a lot.
The
growth.
of
No,
I was about to
growth.
say
I
that
didn't-
was what, yeah.
So I felt like I'm not gonna really. I don't necessarily know if it. For me, I wasn't gonna continue to pay for something that I didn't get a result. The result that I wanted from it.
So I would say timing is because they gotta review it,
Definitely.
and then sometimes you be like, I want to boost it now, and it's like
Yeah,
8 a.m.
true.
I want to boost it now, and it don't get, it don't go through until like 2 p.m. or 3 p.m.
They
You
have
like,
to review
because
it.
it's within
And
24
then
hours, and
after
it
that,
throws you
you know
off.
what else you can't do? Like you can't even boost or promote stuff that is utilizing other content. Like if you have like a song on
Inside
a
of
video,
it?
inside of it, you
Okay.
can't boot. You
Trade
can't
is
promote
a
off of that.
trademark, but
Yeah.
if you save it and put it, you know how people, you be like, that's not that person's original content.
Right.
That's how they get around it.
Yup. So
That's
if you
the
save
only-
the
So we need
video
tips and
off of
tricks.
Yeah.
if you save the video off of the platform and then re-upload it
And
like
another tip for you, if you don't know this, if you want your original audio to be seen and heard, you can go into the settings and use a trending audio, lower that to 0, and put your original audio up, and so it will still flow in with the
The
flow
trending
of the
audio.
trending.
Wow.
But when they
Wow.
hear it, it's going to
Okay.
be your
Y'all hear that
original
out there?
sound.
Okay.
That's
Okay.
I'm taking a
That's
mental
good.
note.
Yeah,
That
I
was
when they
good.
muted my stuff, and
That
I'm
was
like,
good.
mute my stuff.
So
Okay.
you add the audio from the trending sound,
Turn it down.
turn that down to 0, and turn your audio up.
And it's so
Got it.
crazy because a lot of people think that you got to do a lot to go viral, and it's so crazy because I see people go viral in the messiest, dirtiest,
Yeah.
lowest of
Yeah.
situations where it's
Yeah.
like I could tell you wasn't using nothing but a little. No offense to Android, but
Whoa.
Don't do
Whoa.
that.
Whoa.
Don't do
Whoa.
that.
Team Android over here,
Don't
baby.
do that.
What is it?
It is. As soon as you upload the video, the quality is shit.
What?
So I mean,
Whatever.
Yeah.
I've been
Oh,
Samsung user for
Since
I don't
the
know how
G1,
long.
since
Like
the
I've
G1.
never
Really?
had an iPhone ever, and it never gives me any issues.
But listen, I feel like that's like we sometimes we're pigeonholed to those things, like the little stuff that you were talking about, Niche, where it's kind of like we do look at the algorithms and the numbers and all of that, and we kind of get lost in that, and we do over obsess about it. Sometimes I
Yeah.
even find myself
Yeah.
even looking through the YouTube studio and looking through the professional database, and it's like, what am I doing? How's it going? How's it going? How's it happening today? What's the growth numbers? Like, what's the impressions? What's the click-through rate? There's so many different numbers that you have to look at.
See, even just hearing y'all talk about this is making me so stressed out.
Yes.
Like, so stressed out.
Anxiety
It's just
inducing,
like,
like,
yeah, that's
it's too much.
It's
too
That is
much.
way too much.
I
Like,
stopped.
But if you're
Yeah, I
investing in
definitely took a
yourself,
little
it's
break.
worth it.
I get
And that's
that.
a free
Yeah.
investment in
Yeah.
yourself.
Especially if you
I
know
do
you're
get that.
sitting
It's
on
study.
something, Khalid.
Yeah.
And here's the problem. That's the hard part because, and I'm not going to say this because God forgive me for saying this. It's not a jealous, envious bone of my body. But sometimes you look at people who do have a lot of followers or a lot of backing that people are supporting, and it's just like, wow. Like you literally are promoting and you're supporting this show that is like 15 of them. It's like 19 versions of this, and you literally have K in your number on your follower page. Like literally, over 15,000 people are watching your fucking videos in an hour, and it's like, damn, what the fuck do I gotta do?
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like, what is happening? Because I know I'm not even going to brag or like make it feel like that, but I feel like this shit good. Like it's some good shit, and it's like
It is,
even if
but
you don't.
people, it's like how we was talking about trending. Like people like what other people are on at the
Oh,
time.
yeah,
Like
right,
when
yeah.
you're unique and you
Yeah.
like ride your own wave, like it's very
Yeah.
very difficult for you to like
So-
break into
Exactly.
anything. Like
Yeah.
it's
And
like
then what you're also gonna find is the people that you feel are your close friends and your close family. They're not gonna be your biggest people.
Oh, no, I
They're
know.
not
So,
gonna be
yeah,
your people.
right.
Yeah.
It's so many people beyond them that are
Yeah.
gonna be the ones that are gonna be promoting
Mhm.
and reposting and commenting and
Yeah.
pushing you.
And
Those are the people.
I'm glad that you said that because I actually run into a lot of people that get so pissed when their immediate circle.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no, that doesn't bother me.
But like, you got to think outside of that
I-
immediate
Yeah.
circle. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Especially if you want to do this.
Mhm.
You know,
Yes.
it's a whole world out there.
I
And
do
you know,
agree.
sometimes you see people like post on Facebook and then they'll get mad and say like, oh, nobody commented, nobody reposted, nobody did this. But sometimes you also got to think about how we were speaking on the algorithm. Maybe they didn't see it.
Maybe they did.
Because
Right.
sometimes it
Right.
does not populate
I've
in your
had people
feed.
tell me that they didn't know that I had
It
it.
doesn't
Right.
come
Yeah.
up all the time, and you
And
get
there's
mad,
nothing-
and they may
and
not.
But my
have seen
thing
it.
is, if you do really want people to see it, it's nothing wrong with hopping in their inbox. Look at
Yep.
this video.
Yep.
Bow,
Boom.
bow, bow. Put
Yep.
it in their face like that.
Exactly.
You know, yeah, that's a very
Or
good.
tag them in the
them.
comments.
Yep.
Yes,
Tag 'em.
yes.
Like what you think, cuz?
Yes.
You know.
Yep.
Yeah.
So I've been doing that, but sometimes I feel like that's forced. Like when it's like you have to come see this. No, I don't.
that's a pride
No,
thing,
but
though.
that
I
is a
can
Yes.
get over
very,
that.
especially
Yes.
if it's for you.
You know,
Fuck what everybody think. Let that out. Put that in their face. You know what I mean? Put
And
that
guess
out
what?
there.
But you know what? It's not even a problem with them watching it. It's the thing about it is that it takes nothing to share something.
it doesn't.
You know what I mean? And that's the problem that I sometimes be having because I sometimes do notice, and I'm not saying that I'm taking it personal, but I do notice that some people will share certain shit time after time after time. I can see if you're not on social media at all and you don't do that, but I watch you promote other shit, like clown shit, foolish shit. Like you'll
And
like
they promote
shit like
what's
you'll do
trending
it.
and what
And
everybody
then
else is
you
doing.
won't say
But
nothing.
guess what? When you get on and popping and everybody
That's
else
when they
is supposed
start-
to you,
Yeah.
then they'll post you too.
Yeah.
Like I don't want it now.
Right.
No, but actually I do want to know. Like,
But
keep
you
it
know
going.
what? But that goes back to the pride thing too. Because if you notice that, then why don't you just go up to the person? Hey, yo, you think you can post my
this
stuff?
for- Mhm.
You know what I mean? Or say that to the person, and it might.
And
oh,
I-
snap.
But it's like, Kali, for on some real honest shit though, when you think about that, how? It's like, why? Why though?
Why
like,
do you
literally,
have
like,
to?
no, why would you have to? Like, on some real shit, like, if you was like, so you sell, you, like you said, you work at an eyeglass thing, if you're selling, if you have a big deal, say, oh, everybody, if you're looking for, you know, cheap frames, we have a discount on frames today. It takes nothing to just share that. You don't know nothing. You might know somebody that who doesn't wear glasses or contacts or something. It takes nothing to say, hey, this store, my cousins or my friends or somebody I know, store is having a sale on frames. Boom. Bam.
I
Or
don't
if
think
you
people
have
think of
They
it
might
like
think
that. It's just like they might
Yeah.
like it and
And to
something
keep
else be
going.
on their
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
Or
Right.
like,
Exactly.
or like
Yeah.
I'm saying, they might
Like,
not
you know.
see it.
True.
Because
Yeah.
I look at
Yeah.
my stories when I post stuff, and I'm like, this person who, like you said, will post things like 10 things in their story. Mine ain't one of them. But I also look at them like, oh, they didn't see it.
Mm.
Like when I did the thing with Kalia, she didn't see it until like recently, and she liked it
Have y'all
and did a story.
have y'all ever scrolled on your feed and seen something that was like 3 days old?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like, why is this just
Mhm.
popping up? They
Right.
posted it
Yeah.
3 days
Yeah.
ago. So going back to what you're saying, like sometimes it's just fighting against the
Damn,
algorithm.
So some
Right.
stuff is because that happens with your page. Like so, some
Damn.
things I'll like late from Ree because I won't see hers right away.
And
Like,
that's because
I
I
seen
really
some-
don't be on it.
Right,
like that
and then
anymore.
yours come, and then when you'll post this, I'll be like, oh, I like this picture.
And
Why
then
don't
you
post
also
this?
have to interact with pages. So
Yep.
like,
So,
if you
yeah, the
don't
more-
interact
yeah.
with it, the people that you see the most is the pages that you interact with.
Yeah.
So
Mhm.
if you don't pop up on my feed for a while and then you pop up and I see something 2 days later, I'll go on your page and just like a bunch of stuff. Because then it'll start populating. Because there's
Right.
some people I'm like, dang, I didn't see such and such in a while.
Right.
Right.
And I go there and they have a bunch of posts, but they just haven't been populated
Yeah.
into my feed.
Yeah.
You gotta comment or like.
Yeah,
or
you gotta
whatever
interact,
you wanna
'cause
do.
the
And
interaction
then
goes both
sometimes,
ways.
like I don't know, y'all hear the word call to action. Sometimes you have to tell the people what you want them to do. So you
Yeah.
have to
have
say-
that on the
so
little
like,
advertising thing. That's one of the tabs. It's like advertising, selling, engagement. Like you can
yeah.
check
So like
off
in your say like you post something and you want something out of this post because we're all posting with intent, right? If you're selling a product, if you want somebody to book something, when you post, you have to put a call to action in your caption. That could be click the link in my bio. That could be if you want to repost this. I need 10 people to repost this. Can you repost this? And it's like we said about pride or whatever. But you have to ask them to do what you want them to do because
Yep.
like she said, we're just scrolling. Sometimes we're just scrolling. I see stuff, but I'm not thinking about it in my head somewhere else. I ain't thinking about, oh, let me repost this.
Mhm.
Or let me do this. But if they say, if Marie said, I need 10 people to post, everybody's talking about it, then I'm going to make sure, oh, let me go repost this for him.
Right.
Because,
I get that.
It's like a visual reminder right there.
Yeah, I got
and
it.
then
Right.
sometimes it's out of, like with me, I feel like if some of my clients or customers, if I'm not posting, it's out of sight, out of mind.
Very
They
true.
don't see, and I used to feel like, oh, I don't feel like keep
Very
posting
true.
because I don't want to be all in their face, keep bombarding. But
That's
you
how
have
I
to
feel.
bombard.
That's how I
You
used to feel.
have to bombard. One, we talk about fighting against the algorithm, and two, out of sight, out of mind. If they don't see you, they're not thinking about you.
Mhm.
But you have to stay in their face to stay relevant. Unfortunately,
Exactly.
That's how these artists
And I'm
do.
so
When
glad
people
that you
drop
brought it up.
albums and stuff
Yeah.
like that.
And
it'd
I'm
be
so
like,
glad because
wow,
that's
wow,
exactly
wow,
where I
wow.
wanted to flip
Yep.
it to. Is now we are living in a day. I mean, and we have been for a while. I'll say our biggest moments was probably starting in like 2010. People who have gone viral for like people that are known. You know, some people that have gone viral for 5 minutes and we have never seen or heard from them again. And then you got people who have gone viral and flipped that into a fucking multi-million-dollar dynasty. So it's like, let's talk about some of them. Who was your favorite people or your funniest memories or whoever that went viral? What
The
was,
one that went viral, I forget his name, but y'all gonna know who I'm talking about. The dark skinned chocolate boy, he make the face like this
oh!
to everything, like like he'll
Oh.
do. I forget his name.
Oh,
But,
man, and I follow him.
Yo, he made like 30 million last year.
He did.
Like from going viral and doing
Wow.
videos and like different like products and like endorsements and stuff. And it's like, dog, he's literally taking somebody else's video. Probably, I think it might be a TikTok side by side.
Mhm.
And he's just like, you can do this or
Or you can literally pour the water in the cup and then you
Or-
have.
Without saying a word.
Without saying a word.
nothing. He's not doing nothing.
Wow.
Like nothing.
He doing his own
I'm
content,
all
he still
for
not
getting
saying
how
it.
you live,
Really?
but that's crazy.
You don't know what we're
that's
talking
crazy.
about?
That's
No.
wild.
He like the African boy. He just always.
You'll know his face when you see him.
Okay. Okay.
I can't think of his name,
I don't
but
know.
I just read an article about him. Like,
So
And I'm
good.
following him too. I don't,
So
I don't know
good.
his name.
So good. And it's just the simplest. And it's like simplistic. It's like it's nothing. He'll watch you do like a reaction video of somebody doing a long
supposedly a
step.
hack.
Yeah, of somebody doing a long step of some bull crap of how to make water. And he'll literally
And
just
then he'll just be
pour it into a cup and then he'll go.
And it's the face, like it's the lips for me.
Yeah, the
like,
lips spread
cheeks
across
for
the
me,
face
like,
and
it's-
everything.
Like a
Yeah.
wide smile.
Hilarious.
My favorite.
My favorite ones are like the mistake ones. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't even an intentional. Like this was a dead up mistake. Like the what's her name takes a tumble.
Scarlet
The
takes
big
a
Big girl,
tumble.
I knew you was gonna say that because
Yes.
that's exactly who I thought of.
Yo,
But
Yo,
Scarlett ain't
I
never
know
do
her
that with
big
that.
what she didn't.
Have we ever
but-
met her?
Never. But those are the ones that be
Yes.
so funny. And
They're
be like,
so
oh yo, I
organic.
wonder what you doing now. Like yo.
So let me ask y'all, speaking of people that you think is intentional or non-intentional people, do y'all think Glorilla, I mean not Glorilla, but Glorilla Glue Girl,
Glorilla Glue Girl.
do y'all think that was intentional? She
Yes.
knew what she was doing or that she really,
Yes.
okay.
I think she made that video purposely.
I think she made the video after mistakenly doing
Yes, I thought that too.
I thought she.
it. Like I think she really did it, and
So
after
she
did it, like,
intentionally
gosh,
filmed
like,
it, yeah.
intentionally filmed it after
After
she made
she
the mistake.
mistaken
Because like,
it.
all right, I made a mistake, so
So
all right, I'm gonna film
Why?
it.
How do you
Well,
mistakenly put?
Because I think that somebody,
Gorilla
let me tell you what
Glue.
I think happened. Somebody told her to go get
I'm trying to say
Gorilla.
Glue.
Somebody told her to probably go get Gorilla Spit or whatever that thing that
That's
y'all
not-
girls do.
not-
Gorilla Snot that y'all girls use for y'all hair. And she
What?
went and asked for Gorilla Glue
Well,
and put that in her.
you know, I think
But wait,
I think that's
I'm
a
sorry.
yes or
Paul,
no.
they don't
What-
sell Gorilla Glue in the hair store.
They don't.
But she probably didn't go to the hair store for
She
it.
went
That's
to the
why-
hardware
that's what I
store,
mean.
which makes
That's
me
why I
feel
said I
like you
think-
did it
or
on
she went to
purpose.
Walmart and
But
then
she
got
already
was-
had it
it
and
was
said, "Oh, I'm
definitely
gonna just."
Oh, I got me
Because,
some of
like,
that. I ain't gotta go out
where
to
do
the
you
store.
get that? You don't go to a beauty store for that.
Unless you go to
That's
Walmart.
They
Walmart got
selling-
everything.
And it's not in the same
Like, yo, where that
aisle.
Gorilla Glue?
Yeah.
It's
no,
not,
alright.
and you not,
That
you
was
going to the
definitely
hardware
intentional.
aisle with nails and drills and stuff
Right.
and say,
She
Right.
had
you
to
going
get
to
it.
Walmart.
I do think
She
it
had
was
to get-
intentionally put in her hair, but I don't think she
Wow.
expected the outcome.
Yeah, she
And
thought she
going
was going
by-
to be able to
Wash it out.
Slick it, yeah. I think she did think
She
that.
had to get it surgically taken out.
Yes.
That is crazy.
It started getting tighter and tighter. She was like getting a really bad headache.
Yeah, I can imagine the way my anxiety set up, child.
I can't even
But you
take
know
a
what?
glued up
But real
ponytail,
talk,
slick
I think
ponytail.
sometimes
after
people
that.
really do that.
All right,
Yeah.
you be on my
They do.
nerve.
They
All
really
right,
do
she
that
said
for
it got
them.
tighter and
It's
tighter.
She was
Because I'm
like
quick to
in
take a
such
ponytail down.
agony. She couldn't take it.
Dwayne, who was your favorite?
Crazy.
Don't say it's out.
What?
Ah.
Well, now that you said me, no, similar to y'all. Like I like all right. So the girl was like, hold up, wait a minute.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
I like
that,
that.
she just singing like
Yeah,
regular, and it
yeah.
just went on because she was feeling it. Like I like when you feeling it and somebody else feeling it.
I know.
And it's just so
Feeling it.
like
Or
it's
that
natural.
girl that did the go lay down.
Yeah, like stuff like that.
go
The
lay
singing
down.
ones would be like, I'm like, oh, they talented or stuff like that. You be like, oh, they can really sing, but it's a funny moment.
Yes.
Same thing with the guy that can really sing. What's that? To the right, to the right. Like
Okay.
he got viral with that, but he could actually really sing, but
Uh-huh.
he didn't do nothing more with it. But
Yeah, or the guy that turned all the little 90s R&B songs into gospel songs.
yeah,
Yeah.
those I
Anything
love those
that
because
you
it's
love.
still talent with that. So I like when there's
Yeah.
a little bit of talent
I do
with the
too.
viral.
I like
I
that
love
too.
the
I like the
talent.
talent too. What
Love
about you, Niche?
That Antoine Dodson one.
Hide the kids, hide the wife, because they raping everybody out here.
Hide the kids, hide the wife.
Wait, I still don't know like the premise behind it. Like, why was he? Who was filming?
So
him?
his
He was
sister-
on the news.
So
Was
his
that
Like,
sister,
it was
Yeah.
real,
his
like,
sister,
he-
somebody broke in his house and tried to rape his
Rape her.
sister.
Yes.
Oh my god.
And he was on the news, and that's.
And he was
And
like,
that's what he
hide
did.
your kids, hide your wife.
Really seriously saying that?
Yes.
Like
On
I've
the-
seen the video like from that part, but I didn't see like what happened,
happened
before.
So
Like,
that's what
why
I love
was
about now. I
somebody
do love the news ones.
reporting him?
I love the news ones. Even like Georgia Sweet Brown when she said, Lord, Jesus is alive. She said, I had to go outside. I didn't take nothing, Jesus.
No shoes or
nothing. Like all of those. And then the guy, the newscaster that had the fly
The
flying in his
fly- yo.
mouth.
That shit is
What was
hilarious.
that?
Country
He
ass
got
town.
hood real fast.
Got shit
Wow.
flying in my mouth.
He got
Get the
hood.
fuck out of here.
Oh,
Like that shit.
God.
That was so
Yeah.
Yo, he code
That
switched
one.
real
Dying.
That one was funny.
What the fuck was that?
Wait, did y'all
Like,
see the
that
one
gave
with
me a
the
voice.
with reporter girl when she was talking gibberish but was dead serious? Like, yeah, and yes, you need like, bang it, dip it,
But isn't
What?
that really
and
a stroke?
she dead up. And was that a stroke?
Yeah, she had a stroke.
Well, I can imagine
Man,
so.
stop
Oh,
it.
did she?
Yeah,
Wow, and look, he got a kick out of that.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
got
I did. I was
Lord,
dying.
forgive him. Lord, forgive him, God. I ain't had nothing to do with that.
about the Wendy Williams episode. Remember when she
when she
yeah.
fell out?
And I make fun of my mom about that all the time because her gait is off because she like, you know, she old. She had like a couple mini strokes and stuff. And I'll be like, Mom, why you always tripping over the house? She looking like Wendy Williams. So then I'll be like,
Stop.
was-
Lord again.
And
Give us some.
she be cracking up though. Like she be cracking up. Like she
Yo.
be cracking up at herself. I'm like, yo, and then Wendy got right back on camera like,
Yeah,
nothing
but the
happened.
crazy thing is,
Nothing
I was watching that
happened.
episode
We saw you fall out.
when she fell out, and then to see it go viral, and they kept replaying it.
It was
like,
horrible. Because she
Yeah.
really was just like, you know, whoa.
No, I like when they cut it off and put
I
it
don't
like
wanna
in
laugh.
a
I'm
thunderstorm or something like that.
Oh shit!
It's horrible. Y'all are horrible.
No, because them
Y'all
jokes be
are
hilarious. When
Y'all
Drewski
are
fell,
hard.
it looked like he was in the Stump the Yard thing. Like, I like when they superimpose it. Be hilarious. I don't know why.
Really funny.
It's like, yo, y'all creative. This is really
Yeah.
It's Black Twitter for me. Black
But
Twitter,
yo, the
yeah,
funny
every
thing though,
day.
it takes no time. I feel like people be sitting by their computer watching. All right, pop, 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 boom, and it's out there.
Like 30 seconds
So,
later,
yeah,
they're
and
in
these are all examples of people that didn't capitalize off of their viral moments.
Or
I don't
didn't
think
expect
most
to
of
go
them
viral.
even, because they didn't expect it. And then I would have, man, if I was a couple of people that we named, man, I would have been more famous than I was because we would have made
Well,
somebody
that's the
off of
thing
that.
about going viral. Is like, even us as content creators, we all, everybody that's posting and doing this content is looking for a moment to be seen, right?
Mhm.
But the way you have to be able to capitalize off of it is like right now, you got to be ready,
Mhm.
you know? Because if we went viral today or tomorrow, are we ready to really capitalize off of that?
Yeah.
So
Stay
the
ready.
things that we're
Get
doing now, you have to like put things in motion, like have your stuff set up. So tomorrow could be your time.
Mhm.
Are you ready? And the people that don't capitalize off it obviously are not ready, and they let that moment seize, and
Yeah.
and then it goes away, and then they can't get that back.
Mhm.
But if you're ready, you got a plan, clear mind, like you know what to do next.
But that, you know
Do you
what?
think
It's a-
though some people are just strictly just doing it just to have fun?
They
Yeah.
are.
And then
I think
the
like
ones
more
that
than half the time. that's
yeah,
what it
and
is.
then when the little fame happens, ha 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 ha. All
But
right,
that's
cool.
what I think about the
Yeah.
people that we make fun of, how they got things like Shamar,
Mhm.
Roland Ray. All of these people is because we made fun of them and then they capitalized off of that and started doing more antics and things like that. Like Roland Ray was a joke on
Yeah.
what was it? Catfish. Am I correct?
Yeah.
If that's how we met him. And then all of a sudden, now he has a music career. He's literally been mentioned by Nicki Minaj, by all of these people have brought him up in a conversation to where it's like you really have capitalized off of this one moment in time.
Wait,
and
which
it-
one is that? Is that
The one in the
that say-
wheelchair.
Yeah, he'd be in. Yeah.
Her.
Purr.
No,
Yeah.
you know what I was thinking of? The one
Oh,
that
wait.
say, got him.
Oh, wait.
That one.
No, I just thought of one when I said her. Remember that period?
That's what I thought.
Oh yeah, period. 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 And somebody made us. She made a song off of that, did she not? And all of that. And then the girl that did. Oh, that was another one. Not the bang, not the fucking yang bang. I know she ain't finna cut a fucking bang. Like all of the bang. So it's like a lot of people do it, but I think one of the most successful stories of going viral that we know would probably be Cardi B. She will
True.
probably be the
be forgetting all
biggest
about that.
success
Yeah, because
story.
you forgot that she came from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just
How
making
big she is.
videos.
Just making
laid
videos,
across the
which
bed.
then
Yeah.
got her noticed by producers of Love and Hip Hop, which then got her to say, hey, I want to take music seriously, which then got you in the studio with some of the best that ever did it. And then
That's
ultimately
wild,
brought
right?
you to a best rap album Grammy. It's like you literally
That's
took
wild.
your fucking moment and turned it into a
Man.
fucking career.
But you know why that was such a success? I believe that people who are just living in their truth and being who they are, and
That's
it's
very
very
true.
organic. So
It
like
was. It
social media, it could be so
Me.
staged.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Mhm.
people stage their moments and they look for those moments to go viral because it was staged.
Mhm.
But now once you go viral, is that who you are? It's hard to
True.
keep, like we say, you gotta keep editing and doing all this. The people that are viral and like Cardi B, They're just organically who they are,
And
and,
people
they don't
relate
have
to
to
them
piece
so
it
much.
together.
Flaws and
And
all,
they just
It's just what it
Yeah.
is.
They don't
It's
become
just-
that
Like she
person.
always
Yeah.
said, fucked up teeth, fucked
Yes.
up body, no titties, no nothing. I'm just here talking to y'all about what I done did last night.
It's
And that
like-
was it. And saying it in a funny way or saying it in a way that's more relatable to people
It was
that
the
maybe
accent.
it was the
Yeah,
accent.
it was her. Like,
And
like,
I-
yo, you're-
no, no, no,
you're
no,
That's
no,
what
electric.
you,
no, no,
and
no,
that's
all
what
that.
you fell.
It's
That's
a
what
lot.
you fell in love with.
And that's
Yeah.
what people
Yeah.
like.
And you know who's trying to mimic that? I see that like in the girl, the young lady, Pretty V. She's like that. She's trying to come up in that way. It's a couple people that I noticed that's trying to follow that particular formula. Sukiyana, if you
I
will.
love me
little
some
bit.
Suki
Yeah.
though.
I see
I
that
feel like
she's trying to
Suki
come
really
up in
be
that
like
way.
that.
No, Suki
Really?
is
Like,
like
she
that.
really be like, I used to watch her like years ago, like
Before
she's-
Love and Hip Hop.
before like years ago, like
But
she
she's
could do
just
little videos
raunchy
outside
as
her house.
fuck though, y'all. That's a little bit.
Yeah, she
too
is.
I love her.
She the
She's
lady with the
hilarious.
banana.
Yeah, with the one that spit up on the dick all over the world, like you seen it. She actually physically threw up on it, like you know, corn and everything.
Oh no,
was
I
on
didn't
that
see
motherfucker.
that. I didn't see that.
And then she tweets out pictures of her vagina every
Yeah.
other week. Yeah,
And she has a
Suki's that-
vagina calendar now.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it, but I've heard
Yeah.
on social media, and they kind of like blur out the, I guess like the promo picture, and
Wow.
everybody's saying she has a pretty cooch.
It is. It's a very pretty good. But everybody keeps saying it's much smaller than what they thought it would be.
What?
Because she does have a little one. Like she is
A little cooch.
Yeah. And people would have thought like as much as she
I
talked
haven't
about.
seen it.
That her walls fucked
Yeah,
up.
like you
Like,
would thought
is
that
it
she
just the lips of
you
the
would thought that
cooch
she
or,
would have
like,
a no. She
smaller?
literally has a small coochie. Like her coochie
Really?
looks like yeah.
What?
When we offer this, I'll show you.
I gotta see.
Yeah, I'll show y'all
I
when we
gotta
go.
see.
Yeah, I'll
wanna
show
see
you
it.
when we get off. It's very pretty though. You would have
I
just
love
looked
me
like
some
you know what you would have thought that it looks like her vagina would have went through some things.
You
And-
think so?
yeah, but it don't look like it's been through anything at all.
She got money. She probably did the little
Rejuvenation.
rejuvenation. You never know. Might have got some plastic
Never
surgery.
know.
Like,
on
even
it,
when
yeah.
you have, she got kids. I know she has at least two.
Yeah,
if
at
not
least
three.
two.
She
So
might have
it's
a
like,
C-section. You don't know.
Yeah,
naturally,
C-section. That doesn't happen.
You know.
But she looks like she don't like. Maybe she likes the little ones. You know, who knows? But anywho, but with this, I feel like when you can capitalize off it is when it becomes like you really did something with it. Like you really took this moment, this 15 minutes of fame, and you said, you know what? This is what that separates people that, Arnisha, this kind of speaks to your point too, but it separates you from, oh, I'm just doing this, or I really want a career. Like, this is just my door opening. Even people that do silly antics. Like, Nene Leakes has always spoke about this too. She said that she always wanted to be an actress. That's what she said. I'm not, sure about if he has any acting background or anything growing up. But she said that these was always her door entrance for her to be an actress. Like, she just wanted that for herself. So she used all of those viral moments, and she's done Broadway, and done TV, and done a couple of things.
Yeah.
Maybe nothing, award winning or anything, but she has reached the goal where she can say she was an actress. You know what I mean? So that's what I'll be thinking about in the long run. If you do have like an ultimate goal or a plan, then use that platform and get there.
And I think that there are people who just are naturally gifted at knowing how to go viral. Like, people can, put together something and they know that this is going to go viral. And they
Yeah.
repeatedly have content that goes viral.
Hmm.
Saud is one.
She is.
She knows, she's mastered it.
So,
She knows what
If you're
to
from Philly,
say,
you know this
and she
name.
knows what to do
Mm-hmm.
to make her stuff go viral. I think her stuff is intentional.
It is.
I know it's
To
intentional.
go,
Yeah.
I
it
know
goes
it's
viral
intentional.
Yeah.
Because nobody would
she's
put-
mastered that.
Yeah. I
Nobody
don't think-
will put a big bag of sugar
Yeah.
like that on
But I think-
on potatoes without wanting somebody to pay attention.
Yeah.
But I think that, if we were viewing it, you got to look at how much she was cooking. So that probably
Yes.
is standard.
But, yeah, I
But
think
when you
so.
seen it, I don't think she thought she was going to go viral. But what she did, she capitalized on that moment, like we was talking about capitalization. But once you have enough followers, you don't really have to worry about
she
going
knew what the
viral.
fuck she
Yeah.
was doing.
No, I'm saying with that.
Because
Because
we're
somebody
living
probably
in- Let me
seen
tell
it.
you why.
Yeah.
We're living in this day and age where everything is always health conscious. Everybody's
Okay.
like talking about health, and we got into the conversation of weight and eating right, and this keto diets, and this all of these is BBLs and losing weight, and you see every guy out here talking about, oh, I'm getting this, I'm in the gym, I'm in the thing. So when you see somebody out here who's posting a video of maybe a container of food that's from here to here, and you're literally taking a 24-pound bag of sugar and dumping it on top of it.
But
You
if
knew
that's-
what kind of
But if that's
information
3
you was
gallons
getting.
or
Of-
7
But
gallons
you
of
knew
sweet potatoes,
you
but
need it.
you knew what the kind of attention that
because
was
it
going
looks
to get.
weird and it's not. It's just
But-
out of
But
bag.
again,
But that's why
but
she's
I
in the
didn't say
kitchen.
it wasn't the
Right.
requirement or that's not how she cooks. That's
Right.
what I'm not saying
It's
it,
like
but
you
you knew what it
recorded
was
it
going
and
to
you
get.
posted it
You knew
because
what
you
it was
knew
going
what
to
kind
get.
of itch.
Because that was
Yeah.
that's the attention getter of it all.
Right.
Like, dump that sugar, baby. Or then you're not using gloves because you know in a black kitchen
That
we
was
do it with our
that
hands.
was the thing that
So
I was
that's
gonna
what we
mention. Like,
do.
We're
That's
going
what
to
we
talk
do.
shit
We're
about
gonna
you
talk
not
shit about
using
that.
gloves.
You know
Like,
it is.
Yep.
You know it is. Everybody gonna talk shit. And then you come back like, baby, in a black household, if you don't fucking like it, this how we do it. This how you know when you can cook when you use your hands in it, baby.
Very true.
And then you gonna have people that's gonna agree with that. And then you gonna have some people that's gonna be like,
That's
oh,
gonna
shut
be
the
like,
fuck up.
nah.
That shit is
Ugh.
unsanitary. They do it all the time. Even when you got long nails, women with long nails, they go in on that. How you wipe your ass? Or how
I
you do
go
that?
in with
Yep.
everything.
Yeah, so
it's
people
like
going-
people just always have something to say. And
Oh,
I'm
we're
like,
gonna talk about that.
Always.
Let's go there because me and you've had a
Always.
conversation about that. You went viral. I mean, you know, like a version of viral, we'll say, because Anisha likes to downplay it. But a lot of people went to go see this video that she put out, and she got like some negative comments on there because now you're starting to open yourself up to scrutiny out there. You're putting yourself out there in a more of a public forum, so more people have access to those videos. What did that feel like to you in that moment?
in the moment, it was like normally, if I read comments, so I don't really get a lot of negative type of things. So this was like one of the first times where there was some negativity. I mean, people speak their mind and opinions, but it doesn't really provoke anything out of me. And this particular time, I think I did a video.
Oh, this is good.
It was something about hair. It was something about long hair, and my natural hair is long, and so I forget whatever the trending sound was. I just put my face to the video, and some person got on there was like, "Would you rather have?" This is her comment on my video. Would you rather have long hair and a big nose, or
She's laughing because she's.
a small nose and short hair? So she was insinuating that I have a big nose, and and I'm like,
delete.
okay,
Block.
like, but who
I have a
asked
big
you?
nose.
It's like, I said, it's
Delete.
your hair,
Block.
your nose, your choice. Whatever you prefer to have, that's on you. But I'm not gonna fight negativity with negativity. Like,
Yeah.
you're not gonna pull that out of me. I'm not gonna go back and forth in comments with you or
Do you ever
whatever.
feel like the need to have to respond to every negative comment?
No.
No.
No, I
You
usually
know how
put
many
thanks
people
for
I got on
commenting.
my block?
No.
Really? You even put that
Because
on there?
when you, even if it's a negative comment, if you respond to it, that goes
That-
in the algorithm.
yes,
It's another.
Oh,
exactly.
got you.
So it adds to it. So I'm like, even with the promote now, the little box, the little
Exactly. Yes.
box thing, I'm like, no, not at this time. Or I make fun, like, yeah, I want a 302
Yeah,
dinner. Or I'm
yes.
like, yeah, you go steal it.
Right.
Like, I'm
Because it's
stealing it now.
engagement.
Because it adds to it.
Okay.
Got you. I didn't even know
Yeah,
that.
it adds to that comment list. Like when,
Where they be saying promote it on
Yeah.
this page.
and somebody was like, get out of here. And it was just like, that counts as another comment.
They literally be there in 0.5 seconds
Right.
of
I'm
the
like,
post.
damn.
Oh,
serious?
yeah.
So if
Oh,
you
yeah.
look, they be on it.
You got
It's
5
like,
comments. Send it to this page. Promote it on this page.
Mhm.
Like,
Hey, brother, would you like to help grow your page by 5,000 followers?
But speaking back to this, people commenting and
Negative
stuff, like when
comments.
people do go viral or they open themselves up to the world, there's definitely going to be a lot of negativity.
Yeah.
Everybody's not going to be for you. Everybody's not going to like you. People
Yep.
don't like people just because. And they
Yep.
don't know them. They don't know
Never met
anything
them.
about them. They
Never
scroll
met
and they
that
just
person.
don't
Yep.
like
Just
Twitter
you.
don't.
fingers.
Yep.
They just
Don't
don't.
say it's
And
your
then
face, don't type it.
they're very expressive and they say whatever they want. And it's just like you open yourself up to that. So you have to have some type of thick skin to not let that get to you because.
And I noticed that. I watched a movie about that. I think I watched it like on Hulu, maybe even Netflix, like a movie where like a woman who didn't have like a social life, so she would literally flock to like social media just to leave comments on
Was this
people's
on
posts
Lifetime?
and page. It was crazy. I think it was like a Netflix movie or something like that. Not like
That
a
sounds
unknown one,
crazy.
but it was crazy. She would just go home afterward commenting. And then
And-
she started to get
But that's
attracted
how
to it at work.
that's how I feel like people
Comment.
really are.
They are.
Like with
They
these
are.
They wouldn't
comments.
make a movie if it wasn't people like that.
I'm telling you, they
They
are.
really are.
They really,
It's
really
so
are.
crazy.
And and then even with like when you get to a level of fame, you have people out here who defend you and go. Y'all have to watch this show called Swarm on Amazon.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet.
Insane,
Crazy.
I haven't watched it.
insane,
Like
insane. Because
Ah.
people are really out here who are so engulfed in social media and comments and all of that they really will come and find you and fucking kill you. Like, and go on fucking killing. This shit is crazy. This
Don't
show
tell
is
the whole
crazy. I'm not
thing.
telling
It's
it, but
crazy,
it's a
No, we
crazy
won't tell it.
show.
Amazon
No, I'm just
sponsor this
saying,
episode.
it's really good. It's really like a crazy show. I mean, unfortunately, it's about a particular fan base. We've been telling y'all motherfuckers to get help, but
What fan
yeah.
base is that?
you're the one you're a part of.
I'm not a part
Yeah, the one you're a fucking part of. The Beehive. There's something wrong with y'all
Don't
motherfuckers.
say it.
I can't say it. Oh my
Don't
god.
say it.
I take it back.
Take it back. Edit that out.
Because they will fucking kill you. Sorry, but seriously, you gotta watch what we put out there. I'm serious, because that stuff is really insane. Anything else you want to talk about viral? Any other
Viral.
favorite viral moments? Anybody that any moments that y'all wish never came the hell out, like that y'all could have kept that?
Some things I see on Facebook, some of these videos, it'd be like they're trying to go viral and they just be doing the dumbest things in these videos, mixing all this stuff, and then they keep you waiting and waiting, and then it'd be like 2-3 minutes long.
Oh
you
my
can't
God,
get them
I
back.
hate
You can't get the
those.
minutes back.
'Cause I watch them
And then
all
it'd be
the
that
time.
end.
Like, what was
I
the
watch
end
'em
result?
all
Like,
the
what
time.
were we
What was
trying
the
to
point?
do here? Like, what was?
I'll be so mad.
I was-
Those piss me off, but the reaction videos where the person don't comment and just be like,
Oh, that too.
I hate those.
and then be laughing like it's the first time. Like, I know you see, you looked at it and like, ha ha. Oh, let me
Yeah.
Or,
side by
let me
side.
tell you this.
I hate
How about
those.
those because
I
we
hate
all
those
know
viral.
content creators that just shouldn't be
Man.
making content and you just want to be
Mm-hmm.
polite and you just like them. Go ahead. I like this. But I'm trying to tell, because certain people, because this speaks to your point where you were talking, when we were talking about like the support part of it all. Like, how do you then get to a healthy place to say, you know what? This maybe not be for you though. Like, I mean, do you stop
just don't
people?
say
Oh,
that.
okay.
I don't think
You don't
nobody-
bust their
yeah.
bubble because they're gonna keep going for
Yeah.
it like until they get it right.
Because
Like,
my little
that's how
comment, they
they're
got
supposed to say it.
100K followers. They doing something right. Or they
No, I
doing
know. I
something.
literally know people that only like 5 people are watching. That's literally the bots. Because when you look at the likes,
All right.
it's the bots.
But certain, yeah, I do see that where I'm like, you be having these same videos and it be like 20 videos, same outfit, and you just doing random stuff and nobody's like it. Like, oh, bless your heart.
Yeah,
But
just let 'em
the
live.
more you do, let them live. It's something maybe therapeutic for them.
What
Because
about
a lot of
those-
things I see that I'm like, yo, y'all need to stop. But who am I? Because I don't want nobody telling me that. Because I'm not.
How
But
y'all
Dwayne,
feel
you do
about-
need to stop. So I'm here to tell you.
You're not going to tell me to stop. That's why I'm on the show because of what I
You
do.
need to stop.
I'm on the show because of what I do.
Because your videos
Thank you.
are full of shit.
Thank
they're
you.
boring.
That's
they're
why I'm on the show.
lackluster, And they're not to be
Not
desired.
lackluster.
And they're not to be
They're
desired.
We can go through all of them and I'll see you like them on both platforms. So stop playing with me. Thank you very much.
Lackluster.
I actually don't run the ETAI page, but I will let you know this.
And you stole that from me too. I did that hashtag
No, you
first.
did not. No, you did
Yes, I
not.
did.
You are.
Yes, I did.
This is why this is your last season.
That's
Are
fine.
you-
Break
Oh,
it
wait, I
off.
mean, Khalid, good.
Spin off coming.
No, I was gonna say, how do y'all feel about those people that secretly record things and then go
It gets on
viral
my
from
nerves.
that?
I hate that. Like people shouting in church. Hate
Yeah,
that. I
yeah.
think it's the worst thing.
Or
ever.
even like the fights and stuff like that.
Oh, I hate
like,
that.
Crazy.
But that's been going on since Vine. and
Yeah,
all
but
that
it's like,
shit.
damn, at the
What
end
is
of
it?
the day.
On YouTube, the
Since
fight
we
video.
have phones and can record, people just record.
Yeah, that's the
I
one
feel
that
like
happened
some
regardless.
things just don't like.
Now, the
go
ones I do
on.
appreciate are the
on
ones
other
of
people's
people having
pages, like,
sex.
What?
I love me a stealth fuck video. Like, I
What?
love
Never seen
a
those.
good. You
Never?
never seen like somebody record somebody else fucking?
No.
Ooh, mwah. Cheers to who y'all who do that.
No.
Like, it is really good. It's really good.
It's really good.
It's really good.
No,
I mean,
haven't.
so there's a whole
like, they find them on
capitalized
Instagram?
off of that.
No. People like literally like you might be walking in a public place and you see a couple fucking and they'll like film it
No,
on
so
like
that-
Oh, wait.
now,
or
Did y'all
somebody
say-
might
no,
be,
wait, I
or
think it
somebody
was,
might be in the other room and you watching your friend
No,
have sex
wait,
and they be
wait,
like
wait,
this
wait.
And who the hell?
in
be
between
doing
the doors and
that?
stuff.
Y'all remember
Ain't that
that?
kinky?
What?
Ain't that kinky?
No.
Wait, I think
No,
it was
no.
during Made in America, and it was live down on the Parkway, and then the news people was like
Well, I hope this
shooting the
story's about sex,
Parkway,
Arnisha. I
and
hope
then
you're really
they
upset.
turned to like one of the condo buildings, and it was this guy and this girl was like having
Getting
sex.
it
And, yes, in the middle of the day
Let's
on like
go.
Channel 10
Let's
News.
go. go.
Let's
go.
And they was minding their
Let's
business.
go.
Fucking modern day business.
They turned the camera.
If
back
they was
around.
up against the
Go.
window, somebody gonna look like.
No, there was a.
I think they do.
You know
If
how
it
they
was
had
made
a
in
big
America,
window.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if you
No.
fucking and it's a cold
No, it
concert.
wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't against the window, and the concert didn't start yet. They was just doing the prep work. Like the news was just talking about Made in America happening.
Oh,
Was
knew
they
what
on the window
doing.
like
They
this?
was in the bedroom,
Oh, okay.
but they have these big
Oh,
windows.
and the windows was open.
Yes,
And
you know, they
then
don't
it
have
was-
curtains.
Okay.
They don't have curtains.
That is true.
Yes, so
That
that
is true.
Oh, I wonder if they still
was
got
an
that clip out
accident.
there.
if you, it's
You
probably
put Made in
on-
America, fuck, I don't know. You'll probably find it.
Hollering.
Oh, I can, you gotta see my Google. Google
I don't
search
want to
bars.
see it. I don't
Oh,
want
I
to see it.
love it. Oh, my Google search bars is woof.
I didn't even know that there was a
I don't wanna see
thing.
it.
So like you recording people having sex in public and then you're reposting that
Mhm.
you
And
recorded
posting
people
it.
having sex.
Mm-hmm. Or even
Or
not
in
even just in
jail.
public, and other like it could be in another room. You watching through the
That
door
is
crack.
so creepy.
You watching
That
through
is
the door
creepy.
crack.
That is creepy.
That is-
Let
It's
one of
very
my friends
creepy.
show me a video of me fucking somebody. I'm like, how the fuck did... No, get out.
That is
No.
creepy.
You
Never
think it's
stand
creepy?
over. Yes.
You ain't like look over your shoulder.
No.
Do a little nod.
Then that's set up. Then that's very set up.
If it was a...
Like, yo, high hair
yeah.
film.
Right, that's a setup situation, so you know what's going on.
Yeah.
But if you don't know what's going on and it just happen to
That's
see a kid...
crazy.
And
Why you
why
don't
would
want
they
nobody to
post
see you
it?
that vulnerable?
No.
Okay.
Not at all. Not at
Well, I
all.
hope somebody get me. It's like, no, I'm playing. I'm playing, y'all.
Oh
Just had the front
God.
windows open. Somebody told me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you're the
Yo.
only one on this block that got curtains.
because I'm classy like that. But this was a good topic. Y'all enjoyed it?
I love
Yes.
it.
Yeah, I
Very
did.
Just like my
informative.
drink.
Yeah.
Definitely enjoyed it.
Very
Yeah, you know, so good
informative.
job. So y'all know, if y'all out there, to all y'all content creators out there, good, the best of luck to everybody that's really trying. Keep working, keep going at it. If you know, it's other people out here to connect with and network with. That's always a big thing we didn't mention, get a chance to talk about. But networking is always important as well. And then definitely keep supporting and uplifting each other. Share people's stuff. Like,
Yeah.
get involved in other people's things. If you do notice it and something that you may like that they're doing, try to find out how you can get involved or how you can learn something or how you can, you know, share ideas. Any type of things you can do. And that's it. That's all we got to say. We'll see you next week for another episode of Everybody's Talking About It. We out.
We out.